What's good, John and Jerry? About to check out how AAA saved the Judgment Day. This video is about a great one. The Judgment Day is, as we all know, is Edge's creation. Edge created the group and put the members he wanted to have in the group. And ultimately, they turned on him and had Finn Balor join the group after beefing with Finn Balor for so long. He ended up joining it. They kicked Edge out. Finn Balor became, I guess, the leader or one of the leaders of the group. And they recently added Dominic to the group, man. So I feel like the group itself, after they kicked Edge out, was pretty much failing because it was starting to get stale and old with the fans. But now, ever since they had that match at Extreme Rules, what was that, last Saturday or 2 weeks ago, and what they did to what Rhea Ripley did to Beth Phoenix, it kind of like, man, it brought new life into the whole storyline. And I'm anxious to see this video, man. Like my video, man. Hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 2K subscribers, man. So let's hop into it.
The Judgment Day is what happens when a bunch of wrestlers watch The Undertaker as kids. He poisoned the minds of young people. Damien Priest did it for the spotlight, Finn Balor did it for redemption, Rhea Ripley had a king, and Dominic thought that's far more interesting than being a good son. Papi? Wild Rhea. What I'm trying to say is they're a bunch of cool, edgy kids. They're basically what Marks think they are when they use Twitter. Well, I'm actually cool. Sure you are, Mark. The Judgment Day is a pretty damn good faction, but that wasn't always the case. It started with AJ versus Edge. Edge turned heel, and at WrestleMania, Damien Priest helped Edge to defeat AJ Styles. Following WrestleMania, Edge revealed Priest as his partner, and the team's name was revealed as the Judgment Day. What they basically did is judge you, Mark. I didn't do anything wrong, I'm speaking facts. AEW. It sounds great, but it was really hard to take them seriously. Every week they cut the same promo about how they hate fans. It sounded forced, it sounded repetitive, and it was really hard to take that seriously because at this point in his career, we can't hate Edge. Like, it's literally impossible. We know that Edge's time in wrestling is ticking, so we just want to appreciate every single second of every match that he has. Wrestling. WWE didn't know what to do with the faction. We heard rumors that Vince McMahon wanted them to have superpowers, and we kinda saw that, but thankfully it didn't go too far. Thankfully we didn't get Edge on Raw being like, "Lightning bolts shoot from my fingertips." At WrestleMania Backlash, Rhea Ripley joined the faction, and the Judgment Day did gain some momentum, but we faced the same problems. To me, it just kinda felt pointless, and they never really looked legit. At Hell in a Cell, the Judgment Day defeated Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan in a 6-person mixed tag team match. The next night on Raw, Edge introduced Finn Balor as the newest member of the Judgment Day. It seemed like Finn Balor finally saw the light. He's going to be Edge's lackey. Well, not really. Balor, Priest, and Rhea suddenly attacked Edge, and Edge got kicked out of the Judgment Day. That's when we assume that Finn Balor is the new leader, which might not even be true. It seems like Rhea Ripley is possibly the leader of the Judgment Day. Maybe they don't even have a leader. Maybe they don't need a leader. Maybe it's Karrion Kross with his goddamn strap on. I liked Finn Balor being the new leader because it gave Finn Balor something to do after so many years of just being there on the main roster. However, taking Edge out and replacing him with Finn Balor, well, it took some legitimacy away from the faction. Edge is an absolute legend, so just standing near Edge makes you look a lot more legit. Then we saw the Judgment Day versus Mysterios and Edge, and that's when it got interesting. Judgment Day wanted Dominic in their faction, but we didn't really believe that Dominic is going to join the Judgment Day. It makes no sense. It just didn't seem realistic, but then everything changed. Triple H took over WWE. All of a sudden, Judgment Day's promos got better. They looked like a bigger threat, though they lost way too many matches in my opinion. The biggest change was the storytelling. Instead of a bunch of repetitive shit, Triple H said, "Go all in with the strap-on, Rhea." He told a great story of Dominic Mysterio feeling disrespected by his father when he chose Edge as his partner at Clash of the Castle instead of his own son. Obviously, Rey Mysterio has a great point. Edge has a lot of experience and they needed the W. We can't play around. Dumb! Play with your PSP, dumb! At Clash of the Castle, Edge and Rey would defeat Balor and Priest in a tag team match. After the match, Dominic turned heel by kicking Edge in the balls.
I seen that coming.
And he already got massive heat. Like, that was already wild. But then the unthinkable happened. He turned on his own father, and we heard one of the loudest boo reactions ever. I want you to think about it. It's his father. It's his papi. After all the milk I gave to you, after every goddamn diaper I've changed, after I bought you the goddamn PSP. Heartbreaking stuff. It seemed like it's never going to happen. It doesn't make sense. Like, I thought Rey Mysterio is going to retire and they would never face each other. Then we saw Dominic transforming into a man. He finally lost his virgin. We got different Dominic. And Rey still tried to put some sense into Dominic, but he refused to listen. It seemed like Dominic still had some regrets, but every week he turned into a bigger monster. I personally loved this, but I gotta be honest, he still lacked so much. His promo delivery was bad. His matches aren't the best. You can see that he still has so much to learn. But I feel like every week he's getting better. He really knows how to make people hate him, and the facial expressions he's doing when he's getting booed are priceless. Rey Mysterio was put into a very unfortunate situation because Edge wants to fight Dominic, but Rey Mysterio is trying to avoid that from happening. Eventually, we got Edge versus Dominic, and Rey effed it up again, and that's how Edge got injured. On September 26th episode of Raw, Edge made his return and challenged Balor to an I Quit match. Edge even cut a great promo where he talked about how he's getting older and has doubts. I wake up to pee 5 times a night. I have a great bush now. So we got the I Quit match. We saw a bunch of interferences from the Judgment Day, and this was the first time Dominic Mysterio attacked his father. He got physical and Michael Cole lost his mind.
The storyline of it.
Like this. That's your damn father! How dare you! Somebody stop the damn match! That wasn't it. Edge said I quit to save his wife, but they did it anyway, these weird bastards. Now they've gone too far. Dominic has gone too far.
Yep.
There's no way Rey Mysterio can forgive him now. It's beyond apologies. Also, Beth Phoenix getting attacked.
Ray just actually went to SmackDown.
Here's how WWE
last week, this past Friday.
The Judgment.
So he's a part of SmackDown brand
now. They're destroying everything around them. They're actually ruining lives. That's how much power the Judgment Day has now. They're not just spooky little characters who attack someone from behind. It's not about wrestling anymore, it's about personal lives. It's such a long, great story that evolved in unpredictable ways. That's great storytelling if you ask me. Yes, Vince McMahon ruining the Judgment Day seemed bad, but at the end of the day, it was kinda beneficial. We saw a very slow progression, and finally they're getting what they want. We saw the Mysterios in similar rivalries before, but that was Vince McMahon. And that's the main difference between the Judgment Day versus Mysterios and Mysterios versus Rollins faction. This was goofy. No matter what happened, nothing really changed. Even when Buddy Murphy turned face, that was very short-lived. All of it disappeared, and he even got fired. So it's like we watched this year-long rivalry for no reason. The Mysterios versus the Judgment Day did more for me in like 3 weeks than the entire Seth Rollins versus Rey Mysterio rivalry. Now they're the best part of Monday Night Raw, and time will tell what's gonna happen in the future. But it's looking really bright because WWE have big plans for Finn Balor, and all of these members are actually Triple H's people. This whole Rey Mysterio versus Seth Rollins rivalry kinda made me feel
There's part of the
weird.
NXT run.
I cringed so many times. And in a way, this should make me feel the same way. But it just feels a lot more realistic. The delivery is so much better, and it goes to show you how great all of these talent are. Dominic is not the best, but him being surrounded by people like Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, Rey Mysterio, and even Edge, who by the way is just unbelievable, and I'm gonna make a separate video on this. Dominic Mysterio is growing as a wrestler by being surrounded by these people, and also with Triple H's vision. But let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about the Judgment Day? I feel like they're such a great faction right now that actually are making a difference in the WWE. Thank you for watching. Leave a like because you always forget to. Also,
they just need Rey Mysterio them to just need a female wrestler to counterpart against Rhea Ripley to stop her. I know Beth Phoenix is inserted into the rivalry now since what happened at Extreme Rules.
It's been a pleasure.
But they need a female wrestler, somebody that's gonna put a stop to Rhea Ripley, cause she is their kryptonite right now. But overall, man, this was a great video, man. Leave a comment down below, hit the subscribe button, leave a like if you want to, man. And I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.